Yo, your boy Roy Rips here. I am just fitting this 12 bar up. Woo. Getting ready to tack this on because, well, I'd say this is definitely the most important tack up welding setup crap I gotta do. Because, I mean, there's so many things to take into account here. I gotta make sure it's centered on this plate. I want to make sure it's as centered as possible with this taillight, which I'm positive this taillight's a little bit off, because everything is off with it whenever I line anything up with it. But also I want to make sure that my gaps, like right there, and then the same on this side, are like, identical, right? I want to make sure it's not twisted to the left or to the right one way or more than the other. I also got to make sure that all four of these bolts are freaking accessible still after it's welded on. I did weld in a 3/16 thick little piece of strip of metal there, if you can see that, just because this bar right here, it would sit right against the plastic basically to contact that plate. So I just cut a little strip of 3/16 steel, welded it on there, and yeah, that spaced that out for me. Plus it'll give me I'll actually have a lot of area now where I can make a really good thick puddle that I can drag back and forth between the mounting plate and that pipe, and that little filler bar is just gonna do exactly that. It's gonna fill in that space, it's gonna just add extra material, and it's gonna make for a super strong weld there, which is good. Because I mean, the reason why I'm using these back rear pegs as part of my 12 bars, because some of them, they just use these 4 bolts. That's it. This mounting plate is all that's holding it on. And if you ask me, that seems sketchy as hell, because they're just M6 bolts. Four little M6 bolts. Like, I wouldn't trust that. You whack that against the ground, scraping too many times, plus your body weight on it when you do it standing wheel. Yeah, I don't trust that. And that's why I also included the foot peg brackets, which, I mean, they're pretty strong too, because they got 2 bars. You can see them there. Boom. And most people actually use this bolt right here, which is holding on my bracket for my exhaust. But that's only an M6 bolt again. I actually drilled this holes bigger and put an M8 bolt through this bracket, and then use double shear because of the 2 tings or whatever. So that's the way to do it, man. This thing's gonna have, like, that's so much more support than just bolting it on with these 4 little bolts. There is one I've seen where they have a plate that you add to the inside here, down in there. And basically, that big center hole that your wiring goes through for your license plate light and stuff, they basically use that and put like a big like M14 bolt through the center. But yeah,